Welcome back to Ash's K-Drama Rewatch series, where I introduce you guys to K-Dramas that I personally love to rewatch. If I love to rewatch a series, then that means that I really enjoyed it, and it is usually one that's going to be high on my recommendation list for my K-Drama besties. So next up we have the Nokdu Flower. The Nokdu Flower is one that I really enjoyed. Me and my sister, I think, ended up watching this one together. It is one that does deal with some historical elements with the Korean War, the Korean and Japanese being at war, and all of those things. So there's those elements in it. Um, you're dealing with peddlers, so the people who are buying goods and selling goods, and during wartime and all these different things. But either way, the story has a lot going on. There's a lot more to the story than that. But the leads, everyone in this cast did an amazing job. There's a certain part of the show that was really emotional for me because it was, I don't want to say because I don't want to tell the story, but it was just that dynamic of war and seeing people not give up and fighting for their homeland and seeing the sacrifices made. It made me emotional. You can ask my sister, I was crying snot bubbles, Timon and Pumbaa, because it was just like, I was like, God, how much more can they take? It was a lot. The story is gripping. It is one that you do have to watch that when you're ready to deal with some things that can deal in deep emotions, but it's well worth watching for me. It may not be a drama that's for everybody because you're dealing with war elements and things, but I personally love period shows. I love historical because not all period shows are dealing with anything in history. So quite a bit of period shows are just all fictional, versus even the historical ones have fictional elements because they can't really most of the time tell the full story. But when they're dealing with some historical element, you are getting pieces of history. And this one is one of those. And overall, just loved it. We had Mr. Jo Jung Suk, Yoon Shi Yoon, and then Miss Han Hyeri, and the rest of the cast. Just amazing. Absolute chef's kiss. This is one that I gave a 10. I would highly, I loved it. Even though it was very emotional and it took you through so much, but well worth the watch. So this has Ash's K-drama rewatch written all, and I do mean all over it.